7:15 a.m. And I'm going to do a better job at doing some video clips today. I'm probably going to incorporate a short video I did yesterday, the one time I thought about recording. Uh, so I'm getting ready to go work out. I haven't worked out in like a week because I haven't been feeling that great, but I'm going to force myself to do it today. I've come to learn if I don't work out, if it's not the first thing I do, if I sit down at the computer, if I do anything after drinking that first cup of coffee besides going into my garage and working out, I don't do it. So I have to start doing that again. I've also been experimenting since I left work of sleeping until 5 a.m. I was getting up at 4 a.m. so I can get a workout in. But because I'm still taking my wife and daughter to work, my morning routine hasn't really changed that much. So I'm just sleeping in and not working out. So I'm going to start doing that again. What I really wanted to say was the real reason I decided to record this morning is because I was listening to some tips for door knocking. That's my headphone for when I work out. But I was listening to some tips for door knocking because I wanted to go door knock today. I just realized a second ago, though, it's going to rain all day. So I'm contemplating whether or not I'm going to do it. I am going to go try to visit a potential client who I screwed up and forgot to call yesterday. I'll tell you that story later. But and I decided, the other day when I was door knocking, I was kind of following James Festini's script with, hey, my name's Ben Barreto. I'm a real estate agent with eXp Realty, and I was just wondering if you had any thoughts of selling your home. Do you know anybody? Blah, blah, blah. And though that, I met a few people and got a couple leads, I feel like I'm still under the belief that there needs to be at least a little bit of value added. A little bit of, should I say, personalization going on, So and James is probably going to make a comment and tell me I'm an idiot and I should just follow his script. And he's probably right. But I'm just going to play with it. And especially because I'm not, right now door knocking in my neighborhood. If I was door knocking in an empty neighborhood, I don't know if I would use this, but in my neighborhood, I want these people to know me. So I think I'm going to add something like a value added line to the kind of, to the point of, and this is if they don't slam the door in my face or say no with the kind of abrupt no that means get the hell off my porch. But if it's more like a kind no, or they look like they might want to talk, then I'm going to throw out there, hey, I'm trying to grow my business, and I'm just wondering, is there anything that I can do for you to help you in your life? Do you need a phone number? Do you need help moving a couch? Just something similar to that. To let them know that I want to help out more than I just want to get their business. I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Let me know in comments below. All right, guys. So there's Katerina. She's playing hooky today. She gave me sad eyes when I went to drop her off at daycare and said, "I want to stay with Papa." And Papa crumbled like a punk. So we are hanging out. Going to eat some pizza, and then she's going to take a nap, and then I'm going to make my phone calls and try to catch up on a little work while I'm making phone calls. I got a lead for a home buyer, but it's not till October. Hopefully we'll make contact with that. I told you guys a little bit earlier, I started to talk about how I screwed up and missed a client or missed a phone call. So the other day when I went and visited a for sale by owner, she introduced me to a friend who needed to, my hair's going crazy, needed to buy and sell her house. And I told her that I would call her yesterday at 1 p.m. with a list of homes that we could go look at, and then she's calling Grandma, with a list of homes that we could go look at. And I was an idiot. My Google Calendar and Conversion CRM, whenever I schedule calls, it puts it on my Google Calendar. My Google Calendar was just littered with these little notes of calling people, and I was like, I need to clean this up. It was driving me crazy, so I deleted them all. Well, apparently when I deleted them, I deleted the alert for Conversion to send me an email to remind me to make the phone call, as well as Google Calendar. Obviously, when it was deleted, didn't alert me on my phone. Next thing I know, I was on a call with a lender at 1:30, 2 o'clock. And then when I get off the phone, I'm trying to catch up on other stuff. Next thing I know, it's 4 o'clock and I hadn't called this woman. So I tried to call her. She didn't answer. I tried to call her a few hours later. Didn't answer. Tried to call her this morning at 9. Got the voicemail. Left an answer. So what I did was, after she decided she didn't want to go to daycare, we drove over to the lady's house. And I'm hoping it was her house. It should be her house. Public record says it's her house. And I'm just a little confused because the pictures aren't... The house is a different color than the pictures, but it mostly looks the same. So I stuck a note in the door. I put the houses, the listings that I want to show her, and I wrote a little note on the back apologizing again for missing the call, telling her that, I'm committed to helping her out with her situation. Please call me at my phone number, and I also put a business card. Hopefully that shows her that I'm willing to go further than expected to get her business and to provide excellent service. So I'll try to call her again probably later this afternoon. And then I got an alert on my phone set to call her every 2 days for the next 2 weeks. So that's where I'm at. I also got a lead. Pizza's going off. I also got a lead yesterday. It's a commercial lead from a friend who's wanting to buy restaurant space. I've got no experience with that, but hey, I'll look into it, and if I have to, I guess I can refer it out. But we'll see how that goes. With that being said, we're about to eat our unhealthy pizza. I'll talk to you guys later. Guys, my daughter finally went to sleep, but I started cold calling about an hour ago. I took a quick break, catching you guys up. Something cool just happened. Let me see, so many phone calls. I don't know what happened there, but anyway, so if you're 3 years in, you should be good. I tell you what, talk to your mortgage company. I'll talk to some lenders I work with and get some, ask them the same question. And I'll email you what I find out, along with some information on the selling process and a little bit about who I am and what my company does. And he's like, oh great, that's awesome, man. Is this a good number to reach you? Bam, I got hopefully a good lead. I mean, it's a good lead. Hopefully it's a lead that, turns into something. But, man, one phone call, an hour of cold calling, or one contact, hour of cold calling. If it goes through, it'll definitely be worth it. So, keep at it, guys. Don't give up. It's something I've been hearing a lot. I've been getting not jerked around, but pulled back and forth by different people that feel I should be doing this, I should be doing that, as far as my prospecting, I am in a Tom Ferry coaching program, and he encourages prospecting. James Festini also encourages prospecting. Both of them have a different approach to prospecting, but both of them encourage, large amounts of prospecting. So I prospect. I also have a guy who tells me I'm wasting my time and I need to be on Facebook engaging with groups and engaging with people in the social media realm and trying to get leads that way. That's a new way to do it. So I try to dabble in that while I'm cold calling. I'm posting here and there and hoping I get people that respond. But I think at the end of the day, the biggest takeaway is whatever niche you decide to use as your prospecting, lead generating avenue to grow your business, decide and stick with it. Decide and stick with it. And put 100% into it, and something will happen. Maybe for some people it'll happen sooner, some people later. I mean, I've been in real estate. I've had my real estate license since October of 2017. It's now January. I've sold one deal since in that time period, but other than that, I've gotten nothing. I haven't done a showing. Well, I did one showing last week, but other than that, not much going on. And but the fact of the matter is, if I look at it in another light, last Friday was my first day of being a full-time real estate a week ago. I've been in full-time real estate for a week, and I'm starting to get leads. I'm starting to get good leads, and I have a feeling at the rate I'm going, by this time next week, I should have a contract. Uh, Fingers crossed, positive thinking, affirmations every morning. I'm going to have a contract by next week. And I'm also, another avenue that I'm doing is the 7 Levels of Communication, a book I read, which is mostly about growing your business based on referrals and not prospecting. Not doing that. Well, I feel like the one thing, the 7 Levels of Communication, which is a great book if you read it, it's a good way to interact with your sphere and how to network. However, if you're a new agent, because a lot of what they talk about in the book is past clients, reaching out to your past clients, reaching out to other professionals in the business and offering service. And yeah, I can reach out to other professionals in the business and offer help, but how much help can I really give? I don't have a huge buyer client database. I don't have a huge, and I definitely don't have past clients to interact with. All I have are my friends and family. And being that I am not the guy I used to be, it's a small circle of friends and family, because I had to cut a lot of people out of my life to better myself. So, but even still, sending out thank you cards, shooting emails, making a phone call here and there. I'm getting referrals. Some of these referrals, most of these referrals are not for later in the year, but still, that's future business. So, yeah, this can happen as long as you're willing to put in the work, as long as you're willing to sweat, and as long as you're willing to continue to learn, and you're constantly ABT, always be testing. If something's not working, don't keep trying it. Try something new. Try a different angle. Try a little spin on it. But don't give up. Keep at it. If you're really hungry, if you really want this, it'll happen. All right? I'll talk to you guys later.